Hello, my name is Roy Dominguez. I'm a lawyer and also the former Lake County Sheriff. We also want to remember our brothers and sisters in Ukraine, that we pray for them, the survivors and their families, and that this war in Ukraine is stopped. Today I want to bring to you a special message about the upcoming election on May 3rd, 2022, here in Lake County, Indiana, on the sheriff's race. It's important that we become an informed voter, that we know who we're voting for and why. And also, it's important that we talk about someone's public record and that we compare and contrast their record. I'd like you to know that I am supporting Richard Ligon for sheriff. He's a retired colonel. He was also a federal law enforcement agent, a graduate of Valparaiso University, has a master's degree in criminal justice, and is a lifelong resident here of Lake County, Indiana, has involved throughout our community, specifically with veterans and the ROTC in high school, and he would make a great sheriff. And let me tell you about the other candidate is Oscar Martinez, who is the current sheriff. There's much to be said about the criminal indictments against him. There are those who want to say that it's not important. It's very important. In fact, our county chairman the other day said that they were traffic tickets. I want you to know they're not traffic tickets. One's a felony, a criminal felony violation for fleeing from a law enforcement officer, and the other one is a misdemeanor, a criminal misdemeanor for reckless driving. The court records would show that the officers who are testifying against Oscar Martinez on the indictment are from Crown Point Police Department. They're not going to make this up. Oscar said that it was a political witch hunt and that he wanted his jury trial date before this primary election. In fact, it was set for the middle of April. Then it got continued by his lawyer. Now it's set for August. I can tell you that he never wanted this to go before the election because he didn't want you to know the truth. His campaign supporters and others are just simply saying they're traffic tickets, they're speeding tickets. Speeding, really, reckless driving, doing, it's alleged, 96 miles an hour in a 45 mile per hour speed zone. If he had hit somebody, it would have killed anybody he might have hit and or himself or anybody else who was in the vehicle. And he is fleeing from the police officers. That's a felony charge. And if you and I had been charged with that, we would have been immediately arrested. But in order to be fair to him, they had a special prosecutor. They had the Indiana State Police investigate this matter, all who are fair and above reproach. If you might recall, the last time he ran, there was an issue about his involvement in the theft from the Horseshoe Casino. He never told you the truth about that, and he won't. But let's move forward. He won't tell you the truth about these criminal charges, and I think it's important for you to know. But if you look at Colonel Ligon, he's a retired colonel, a veteran, and he has the integrity, the honesty. You won't need to worry about Richard Ligon breaking the law or believing that he is above the law. He's a humble man. He'll go to work for us. He'll make sure that our communities are safe. He's not looking for attention. He's looking to help, to protect, and serve. That's why I'm supporting Richard Ligon. That's why I encourage you to support Richard Ligon. He's also a graduate of Valparaiso University, a master's degree in criminal justice. You know, Valparaiso is a tough school. He earned that. He was a 25-year federal law enforcement agent. He worked for the U.S. Postal Service, and he did a great job. He worked violent crimes for them here in Chicago, here in Illinois. Someone who knows to protect our community against violent crimes, our loved ones, our children, our schools. He's in fact been involved in the schools to help protect the schools and develop a safe program for the children and teachers and staff. And our schools are important. We know that if our communities are safe, people will invest. That'll create jobs. Colonel Ligon knows that. He also knows that you have to be fiscally responsible. If you look at Oscar Martinez, he's always filing lawsuits against the different bodies. He doesn't want them to do the check and balance, and you'll see the lawsuit that he has filed against the commissioners. Again, Colonel Liggins will try to make relationships, to work together, to be fiscally responsible, to be transparent, and also make sure that our officers and staff at the Lake County Sheriff's Department are cared for, whether it's their fiscal health, their mental health, equipment. The current sheriff, Martinez, wants to buy a boat for $900,000, which will cost more than $1 million, so that this boat can go over 60 miles an hour. I don't know what or why he's so impressed with speed. It's not about speed, it's about safety. In fact, you can get boats, like I did when I was sheriff, from the military, and we did in fact get 2 boats from the military for free. No cost to the taxpayers. And they still do that, and Colonel Liggins will be able to do that. I encourage you to vote. I encourage you to support Colonel Richard Liggins for sheriff, and you can go to his website to learn more about Richard Liggins at ligginsforsheriff.com. And I want to thank you and have a blessed day. Please vote and vote Liggins for sheriff. Thank you.